Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Ian and Mike again with another fantastic Google podcast. Hey, Mike, how you doing today?
Good. How's it going, Ian?
I'm good. I'm good, man. Today, let's look at Google Forms.
Google Forms. Tell me, what is Google Forms?
Google Forms is a tool that you can use to collect data or to quiz your students. During this pandemic time, I've heard a lot of teachers have to assign videos to their students, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
students are so smart, right? They'll take the video and they'll play it and they'll play a little game in the background, and when the teacher looks at the video watch data, they'll see that the student watched the video, but the student did not learn anything.
True. I've heard that about EBS.
Yeah, it's really tough to hold students accountable for what they're supposed to learn. But I think that Google Forms is one tool that can help teachers assign quiz questions to make sure that students are actually paying attention to the videos and getting a little bit of learning from their online experience.
Sounds good. Take us in. Let's do it.
All right, so we're on a blank tab right here. You see my blank tab?
I do. I see your blank tab.
And sometimes in your Google account, if you click on these black boxes right here, you might be able to see here Google Forms. You can click here to open up Google Forms. If you don't see Google Forms there, that's not a problem. You can also go to the URL and type forms.google.com.
Typical Google. I see a lot of templates that we could use.
Yeah, you don't even have to make it a whole thing yourself. I mean, we're going to make it ourselves today, but you don't have to. You could also choose some templates to make it just a little bit easier on yourself.
I like it.
So let's start with a blank form. The first thing is important to do is to give your form a name. Awesome quiz. If you name the title and you click up here, it automatically gives your document the same title. I love that. If I'm going to assign students to study online, first I need to start with a resource.
Right.
Typically, that comes in the form of a video, and fortunately, Google Forms is a good way to add a video. It's right down here. It says add video. As you know, Google is very integrated with YouTube.
Yes.
Let's say I want to do a video on collocations. Oh, I find this video I like. What are collocations? That's only 3 minutes. Yeah, students might find that helpful. So click on it, select, boom. Now we have a video embedded into our form.
Wow,
I like to make the video a little bit larger.
Okay.
And up here where it says untitled video, I can add some instructions. Please watch this video.
Okay, so question for you. When you see the video there, can students make it full size or make it full screen?
Kind of. If you go up here and you click on the little eye, it says preview.
Okay.
This will allow you to view the quiz as your students will view the quiz, so you can make sure that it looks okay to you. So now I see this video that's embedded and I click on play. I cannot make it full screen from Google Forms. However, if I click on YouTube right here, I could also just watch the video on YouTube itself.
Ah, very cool. Okay.
And I can make it full screen from there quite easily.
Good.
So that's an excellent question. I appreciate that. Let's go back to our editor. We have a video here, and that's fantastic. But there's other ways you can also add videos.
Okay.
So let's delete this. Let's add a video by URL. So now I'm in YouTube Studio for my own YouTube channel, and let's say that I want to make a quiz about storytelling tips.
Hey, Ian, let me stop you there. What's the name of your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel's name is Banchan Warrior, in case you're curious.
Banchan Warrior. Okay.
So I'm on my list of videos here, and if I click on these 3 bars and I click on Get Shareable Link, automatically copies, and now I can paste my YouTube URL and it will automatically put it into the video.
Oh, great.
Once again, I can make the size bigger or smaller, and I'll give instructions. Please watch, or else.
You know, if I could add something to this, I think it's great that you're using YouTube because as English teachers, we have to, give a lot of videos to students that are in English. And one of the great things about YouTube is it has subtitles. So you can show an English video with English subtitles depending on how high level your class is, or you could show, a YouTube video in English with Korean subtitles. So this is great for those students who aren't quite at the higher level yet and need a little bit, kind of a push. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's very easy. YouTube automatically generates subtitles, and then you can also auto-translate to different languages, such as Korean, for example.
Yay.
It's not 100% accurate,
Right.
but as long as you find somebody who speaks clearly, it's usually about a 90% accurate. I enjoy it a lot. Now, I hear that a lot of teachers are using the EBS platform in Korea right
Yeah,
now.
that's correct. Some of my former trainees and some online trainees I have now are using that in their classroom.
EBS is not necessarily compatible with the Google platform. You can't necessarily embed videos.
Yeah, I think
But with
because they're so long, right?
Yeah, so what you can also do is if I click on add title and description here, and I can also, if I find a video here that I like, so this is Grammar Power Lesson 1, Introduction to English Grammar. I find my URL and I copy and I paste that here. I'll preview that. Now I can say, please watch this video, and it's not ideal, but students can click on this link in order to review the video content.
Oh, it does the trick. I think it does the trick.
Yeah, so if you're a school that you're forced to use EBS, it's not a problem. You can still try to add some quiz questions to get your students more engaged and accountable.
Exactly. I think what you just said, engagement's important. And also, with EBS, it's an outside source providing the material and teaching the class. And, that outside source doesn't know the teacher's classroom as well as the teacher does. So the teacher can use this to, modify or add to her lessons. So I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, how can you differentiate the content to better suit your unique students?
Right.